Hello. Excuse me the way my voice is. It's just that an allergy combined with a cold. You know how season changes and my voice gets like this. But you guys excuse my voice the way it is. I want to share you a message to you. I want to talk to you why I am the number one friend. I have been the number one friend for a lot of my friends for over 20 years. I enjoy what I do. What I do is I like to call, talk to them. And back then it was like call and talk to them, sorry. And then it was so good to talk to a number of my friends. As time goes on, technology gets better. Well, like with letters and all that. But now you can do emails, message to Facebook, message to Twitter, other social media lines. One thing I want to say this to you. I care about friends all the time. They're always there for me. And that's what I do. I care about friends that are for me. And let me say this. If you're feeling like you don't know what to do, how to make, keep your friendship growing and growing. But the thing is, you need to do it like with a target. When you have like a bullseye, then outer side of bullseye, and the next layer, outer side, then the outer side. But what you have to do is, when you put a bullseye, is the one friends that you trust the most. They could be your great friends, your best friends. The next outer side is like it can be your good friends to your closest friends. Then it goes on to your good friends. Then it goes on to the normal friends you have. Well, let me say this. It's one way to have a circle of friendship of life. It's so great to, like, what I do with friends. Where they're all over me? They're everywhere on that target. If they want to reach where it says the bullseye, you just gotta say, you gotta work your way up. And I'll accept you as like a great friend, a best friend. You're my good friend, you're my nice friend, and you're my normal friend. Never give things up. Because let me say this. Like recently, I was trying to talk to one friend of mine. And I'm trying to explain and say, someone's talking about you behind your back. And where's that put? Does that make you think that I am the one that talks behind people's backs? No. Well, one thing you can do is, if you feel like someone is talking about you behind your back, you need to say, I don't like that. How dare you talk about me like this? But when you say this, you say, you know what? If you have a strong decision, it's your choice. Do whatever you want. I don't do that to my friends. But when I make new friends, like I do on Facebook or other social media lines, I want to make new friends. That's what my life is all about. I love making new friends. And they're practically like family to me. Like they can be a brother, feel like a sister, or feel like a niece or a nephew, or whatever how you want to do it. But I care about friends that comes to me. When I have a great friend, let me share you this one story about one great friend of mine. I had a great friend years and years back when I was a young little boy. We were not practically like going to say like we were going to be boyfriend, girlfriend kind of thing. This is when I was a little boy. I was going to school to a special school for the deaf and blind. And I met this girl. And we were talking like friends. And we never started liking each other. But we were good friends. And then recently I tried to find my yearbook and try to track down my friend that I want to see if it's on Facebook or not. But now look at this. Over 30 plus years, I'm still working my hardest. I'm trying to track down any of my friends that I knew when I went to the state and deaf and blind school. I recently lost one friend of mine, and that was back in 2006. Because apparently I heard what happened to him. He did something that was, you don't want to know. But recently, I want to go to the viewing and the funeral for my friend. This friend of mine, like, when we're young little boys, and I remember, like, my mom always says, we got to go pick up Andy and take him to school. And I remember when he lived here, where I was living here in Orem now, but I do remember his house where he lived in Orem. I remember getting on the freeway, getting off with my mom. We'd go pick up my friend Andy and take him to school. And I remember when Andy's mom called my mom and says, can you pick up Andy at somewhere in Provo? So yeah, sure we did. We picked him up and took him to school. But you know, I lost him and I miss my friend. But when you have friends that you miss, you just need to realize saying, you know, like, if you're going on, like, certain things that you want to do, like Facebook and all that, talk to them. But if you're going, like, say, like, other lines, like social media lines, and you know what? Let me say this. It's your choice on how you want to judge these friends of yours. No matter what, like me, I'm the number one friend. And why am I being the number one friend? I'm here to share you this. I do this because I share news, what's going on with everybody. And you know what they always say to me? They say, Sean, you're a good number one friend and I care about you. Thanks for telling me the news. Thanks for telling me the updates. And that's what I do. But you just don't turn a friend saying, oh, I don't care about this. I don't care about that. That's not one way to say. What you need to do is, with me as a friend, I care about you. You're my friends, and I care about you. We can talk and do like things felt like family. That's what I do. And that's what I want to do. I want to continue. I want to continue to support every friend that I have. Like, I don't do one thing to a friend. And I don't do anything which is outrageously, you know, like, being like, you know, like, not very good things. I don't do such things like that. I just do to make sure my friend is okay. But if I feel something's wrong, I talk to another friend of mine. I usually ask the question saying, what's going on with this person? What's going on with that person? But if you talk to me, I'm more welcome to talk as a friend. I keep my cell phone on all the time. I keep my emails open all the time. I keep my Facebook on all the time. And that's what I do. I work with friends, and that's what I do. And you know, I work with family, I work friends, and I work with my work. And all those things that I work my hardest at what I do. No matter what it is, you have to have a friend by your side and always like to talk to. Welcome with open hearts and do it anyway. I'm hoping my voice gets better down the road. Because you know what? It's not making me sick. I'm just saying, I'm a good friend and I care about them very much. I love them all and I wish they were here for me. So, remember, a number one friend is there for talk, hear news, and share feelings. And that's what I do. Thank you.